we are now on our last session here, day 15. So let's go ahead and get started. I still have my Pilates assistant here who's taking a nap. But for today, we are going to go on to one long line, standing position to begin with, so we can go on to our core exercises. So go ahead and line up at the edge of your mat here. Feet are hip-width distance apart, parallel, one long line. And then from here, take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, you're starting to roll all the way down. As you reach your mat, you're gonna walk 4 steps. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're in that one long plank shape position, and we're just going to stay here. So continue on breathing here. Inhale through the nose, exhale out through pursed lips. And now we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pike up those hips, or downward dog if you do yoga. Walk out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll all the way back up. Head comes up last. And then we're going to roll all the way back down. So this time around, we are going to add a challenge. So you can stay on the plank or do some push-ups with me. Okay, plank shape position here first. And here we go. We're just going to dip down for 1 inch. Down for 1 more inch. And down for 3. Press up. So that's how we're going to do it here. So that you're down for 1, 2, 3, press up, and for 3, 2, 1, pressing up. Then we're gonna stay here for 10 more seconds. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, pike up those hips. We're gonna walk back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll your wrists out. Because then we're gonna go roll all the way back down. And walk back out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, plank shape position now. Then you're gonna take that right foot up. Point both feet, flex both feet, and right foot down. Then we're going to take that left foot up, point, flex, and down. Then just 2 more on each side. Point, flex, and down. Keeping that connection on your shoulders to the hips, to the heels for your plank. Point, flex, down. And last one on this side. Down. Pike up those hips. And come back to a plank. And we're going to stay here for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out to an all-fours position here. Go to a cat shape position. Curving up that belly, looking down in the well of the knees. And back to your neutral. And 5 more like this. And back to neutral here. And for 4, 3, really tucking on the tailbone there as you're curling up. 2, 1 last one. Then now you're back onto an all-fours position. From here, tucking your toes onto the mat. Taking an inhale. As you exhale, just want you to lift both knees off of the floor. Come back down. And doing that for 4 more. And for 3, 2. On this last one, you're gonna keep it up. Good. And then curl in like that cat stretch. And maintain that knee height there. Curling in, come back to neutral, and 4 more like this, really carving out that belly as you come into that cat stretch. 2, and one last one. Coming all the way back down to the all fours position. Swim preps here, so you can untuck those toes. Right hand is up, left leg up, and making sure that you're on that alignment. You have that hip alignment there. Nicely squared on the hips here. And we're just going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. And other side, left hand up, right leg up. Making sure you're not hiking up those hips. Continue on breathing here as you're really focusing on that balance. Making sure that your hips are squared. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back in. And then just go ahead and go to a child's pose position here. We're gonna lay down on our backs for our ab series. So I'm gonna do this a little bit quicker as we're progressing and advancing. And of course, this is our last session, so expect that this is a much more challenging session here. Arms are up towards the ceiling, tucking your tailbone in, one leg to tabletop, then the other. Then we're gonna extend out to a nice diagonal here. And exhale, flex up hundreds now, pumping from the armpit. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pumping from the armpit here. So you can continue staying on your extension of the legs, or we're gonna go on to a Pilates B here. External rotation of the legs and pumping in for exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Then we're gonna pump for 5. Flex for 5 here, 0.45, flex for 5, 0.45, flex for 5, 0.45, 3, 2, 1, and flex for 3, 2, 1. Then you can continue pumping from the armpit there. You're on 90 now, last set. And exhale out, 2, 3, 4 hundreds. Just bend the knees here, curl up more, leg scissors now, and here we go. Inhale, inhale, and exhale as you're transitioning. Then we're gonna go on to our challenge. Just take your arms at the back of the head, so no leverage for you to grab the back of the legs here, and just keep on transitioning your legs, making sure that your upper body flexion is still there. And for 5 more on each side. 4, 3, 2, one last one. And we're gonna take it all the way back down. Slow double leg stretch. This is a much more coordinated series here. So we're gonna take it slow first. So you're gonna go onto a diamond shaped position of your feet, heels together and toes are in together. And so your knees are externally rotated. You're at a nice neutral to begin with. Hands are on the side of the knees. Here we go now. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, flex up. Inhale, extend the legs, extend the arms. As you exhale, you're gonna circle your arms as you're simultaneously circling the legs in, then you bend and come back down. So at the inhale here and exhale, flex up. Inhale, extend the arms, extend the legs. Exhale as you're circling the feet, circling the arms in, curling up, lower back down. So that's a slow double leg stretch. 2 more like this. Inhale through the nose, exhale up. Inhale here as you extend. Exhale as you're circling the legs, the arms, and coming back down. Last one like this. And come back down. Then just go ahead and rock side to side. You can do a baby stretch or just simply bend the knees towards the chest here. And then with your back still on the mat, we're gonna go back to your imprint position now and go to some leg circles. So you can keep your one leg bent, so my left knee is bent, or extend it all the way out. So there's two options here for you. So we're going to do some leg circles on the right leg here first. So to the midline, exhale up. And your circle is probably as big as what is this, a balloon, or bigger than the balloon. As long as you can keep both hips down and making sure one hip is not hiking over the other. And you can also slightly bend the knee here if you have any tightness on the hamstrings especially. Then last one, this direction, opposite direction now. So you're inhaling outside of the body, exhale as you're going into that midline and making that circle. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now I'm going to extend this leg out, and my left leg is up all the way out towards the ceiling now. Then I'm just going to inhale towards the midline first, exhale as I'm circling up and around here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take that leg down. Full roll-ups this time. Okay, feet, heels are in together, legs are in together, adducted. Arms are out overhead now, okay? Making sure you're melting your ribs down here. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, nod the chin, rolling up and over here. Okay, you can certainly grab the side of your thighs if you need to. Then from here, we're gonna stack back up. Okay, curling in your tailbone and then just lower down. 1/3 of the way here. Hands are parallel to the floor, and we're gonna stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2/3 down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming all the way back down here. And carefully grab the back of one leg, come all the way back up. Boomerang now, so this is an advanced inversion. Again, we've done this for a couple sessions, and we're gonna do a couple more this time around. So for our boomerang, you are extended out, legs are extended out, one leg over the other. It doesn't matter which one you start off with. My right leg is on the top. And then I'm gonna flex over here such that there's one giant beach ball. Palms are down on the side of my knees. Taking an inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to go up and over, okay? Parallel to the floor. Switch the legs here. And slowly roll all the way back up to a nice teaser here. Then scoop your way around, circling in as you're simultaneously lowering your legs back down to that starting position. Okay, I'm just gonna pull myself forward here, taking an inhale here. And exhale, up and over. And switch the legs here.
Then you're gonna slowly roll all the way up to our teaser position and circling in and flex over. 2 more times on your boomerang. And exhale as you're rolling down and circling around and back to your starting position. One last one here. Inhale. As you exhale, then you're flexing up and over. Okay? Make sure that you're not on your neck here. And switch the legs. Roll all the way back down. And come up to a nice teaser position there. And circle your arms around. Then back in. So we're gonna release the legs here and go to some oblique rollbacks just so we can get a nice relaxed position here. One long line on that upper body. Arms are out parallel to the floor. You're going to inhale here. As you exhale, you're rolling out to your left side, looking at your fingertips on the left hand here, then scooping your way back in. And same thing here now on the opposite side. So as I'm rolling to my right side here, want to make sure that my feet are still connected on the mat. So that's how I know I can roll as far back as I can. And 2 more times on each side now. Exhale, scoop back in. 4, 2. One last one here. Obliques are scooping you back up. And make sure you're even. And now we are going to go onto our side laying positions here on our intermediate position. So you are going to bend your left elbow and take your head onto that left hand. And we're going to make sure we are on one long line here. Now for a challenge, you can take your top arm to that top hip, or basic position here, spider shape position in front of the body. So you can keep that obliques really engaged here, bottom oblique is engaged, and you have your hips stacked together. I have my top leg up now, hip height position, and I'm just gonna go to a circle one more time. Now we are targeting different muscles here, especially on this top glute, big as a basketball size, making sure that my hips are well stacked together, really challenging our stability on the hips. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse here. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Making sure your bottom oblique is still up. And now we're going to go onto our rond de jambe. So it's like you're making a large oblong shapes position here. It's hinge forward, up, hinge back, and come back down. Then you hinge forward, up and back, down and forward. And for 2 more this direction, again, stable on the hips here, bottom oblique is working, nice, and reverse our large oblong shapes here. And you're gonna go all the way to the back now, up, forward, down, and scoop all the way back. So I'm keeping my feet, my top foot flexed here, as well as my bottom foot. So I'm really drawing that oblong with my heel. And last one like this. And then from here, external rotation now, so toes are pointing towards the ceiling. I'm gonna bend in like half a frog, press back out. And when I'm pressing back out, it's now still on that external rotation, diagonal, 45-degree angle. And imagine that you're crushing something there, or you're pressing an imaginary wall. So you're keeping that tension, really resisting the weights on that imaginary wall as you press out, extending that top leg. And for 3, 2, 1. Good. Now just extend, point that foot, extend out as far as you can towards the ceiling and come back in. So you really feel it on the top glute now while you're doing this exercise. Much more of the aerobics exercises you've seen a couple decades ago where they do this on the side. And really imagining here again that you have that resistance, imaginary resistance, especially when you're taking your top leg down. And for 4, 3, 2, nice and controlled. One last one. Nice. And then just go ahead and massage that top glute. We are going to switch to the opposite side now. Other side this time. Bending the right elbow this time. And then we are going to go on to one long line. Circles. Basketball size. Again, foot is flexed. For 4, 3, 2, bottom oblique is working here. 1, go ahead and reverse your circle now. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rond de jambe. And up, and take it back, down, and kick forward, up, and back, down, and oblong shapes here. So keeping that foot flexed as you're making your rounds here. One last one this direction, and then we're gonna go ahead and reverse. Down, back, and forward now. So again, making sure that your hips are stable where they should be, stacked in together. For 2 more. And 1. Good. Then go to an external rotation here. Bend and just stomp. Bend, extend. And keeping that foot flexed. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And now point that foot. Then we're just gonna go up all the way towards the ceiling as far as you can, making sure that your obliques, bottom oblique is still working here. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and massage that top glute. We're gonna go back onto our backs here and making sure your feet is parallel, hip width distance apart, shoulder bridges from here. So instead of that articulation, you're just going to hinge up and hinge back down. So imagine as someone is karate chopping you right here. So we're not articulating our backs, opening up those hip flexors here. And do this for 5 more times. Here we go for 4 and 3, 2, 1, keep it up here, pulses to the top. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hinge back down. Okay, on the next one here, we're gonna take our right leg up, tabletop position all the way up, flex that foot, and then from here we're gonna go onto pulses as well. So you're really sending energy through the right heel here as you're pulsing up, up, up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, come back down, fix those hips if you need to, and left leg up all the way out now, flex that foot. And here we go for our pulsing sensation here as we pulse to the top. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, come back down, fix your hips before you hinge back down. We're gonna do that one more time here. Inhale, exhale, lift up. Now our left leg comes up first, all the way out towards the ceiling. Same thing here. Flex that foot and we pulse. Pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend in. Come all the way back down. Fix those hips. Then your right leg up. Flex that foot and you bend. Pulse, pulse, pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend in and go ahead and come all the way back down. So we just did the boomerang earlier on. Now we're gonna add into our inversions as well. So roll over now with our scissors in the air. Last session we did bicycles in the air. This time around a little bit simpler with the coordination with scissors in the air. And we just did scissors a while back while on our back. This time around hip extension is all the way up towards the ceiling. So we are going to go onto the imprint first to begin with. One leg to tabletop, then the other, then extend all the way up. We're going to take an inhale here. As you exhale, up and over here. Arms are to the side of our lower back. Now we're going to point our feet towards the ceiling. Then you're going to take your right leg towards your chest, left leg out, and switch. So it's basically like you're doing those scissors, but this time around, a lot of extension work here as you're keeping those hips up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and glue them back in and slowly roll all the way back down with control. One more time, okay? Bicycles in the air here. And take your hips all the way out, as far out as you can towards the ceiling now. Now left leg is in towards my chest, right leg out, and we switch and switch. So keep the height of the hips here. And for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Glue them back in. Roll all the way back down with control now. And to end our last session, we're gonna go onto our tummies with a full extension and then a fun rock and catch exercise. So go ahead and lay down here. We're gonna go directly to our full extension. So legs are all the way out, as wide as your mat, W-shaped position of your hands here. Taking an inhale here. As you exhale, pressing down on the mat, you're gonna lift your heart away. Gaze is forward here. and out to a nice swan shape, full extension. Lower back down on that inhale. And doing that for 2 more times. Inhale down. On this last one, you're going to keep that nice extension. Then we're going to release. So you're now on the Superman position. Your legs are up, arms are up. And press back up to a nice swan. And release. So this is called a rock and catch. So you rock forward, catch yourself up. And for 5, 4, inhale here, exhale up. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back down. And all the way back down here. Then we're going to do one more thing here as a last exercise, swimming. Now you're taking that Superman position again. Arms are up, legs are up. Okay, right arm up, leg up, left leg up, and we switch. Okay, and inhale here for 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 3, 2, 4, 5. Inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. And exhale. And last one here. And exhale out. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower all the way back down. And again, every time you do these prone shape exercises, go ahead and go to a child's pose or child's stretch. Walk your hands to the other side here, left side. You feel that stretch on your right obliques. And walk to the opposite side now. And then we're just going to go on to our modified mermaid. And crisscross position of the legs. Arms are out to a wide T shape here. Inhale. As you exhale, I'm just going to teeter to my right side. Flex over. Keeping my right hip down. Flexing over to the left side. Thank you so much for doing my March Madness challenge here. And let me know if you actually finished this challenge all the way from day 1 to day 15. You can email me or comment on my YouTube channel here. Comment below. I'd love to hear your feedback and see who can actually finish the entire challenge. And one more side. And then the other, of course, so we're all even. And again, thank you so much and hope to see you soon. Bye.